Yeah, is that a problem?
I just hope this isn't all in vain.
It is. It is absolutely in vain. Some time ago in a team far, far away. What? What are they doing? What are they finding? Talk to me, Mika. Talk to me, boy. Talk to me, baby.
The scenery here is quite beautiful.
Ooh, that is nice.
Seek some inspiration.
That's really nice.
Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent. It's an inspiration.
I'm sure she will.
There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
Wait, reconnaissance?
It means survey the environment and plan our route forward. It's the foundation of all operations while out in the wild.
Think he thinks you're a spy.
This complicated?
Absolutely not.
Completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
Different traditions, dude.
I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Huh? Oh, okay then. Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery?
Very well.
Ah, you're overthinking it, dude. I think she just wants to make tea. Which is fine, because tea's always good.
So, Singcho, do you,
Oh, I just get the two of them.
Inspiration walks often,
Poor dude's overthinking it.
I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home, so I head out for a stroll.
Well, I have you, so let's try you.
Moment of leisure when you can.
Ooh, pole arm. Alright, alright.
Oh, over there, firewood.
What, do you want me to actually... Oh, okay, nope. That's... Oh, I gotta fight them, don't I? Alright.
Precision strike.
Oh. But... Okay, so... He uses a pole arm. What, did I just throw it at the guy? Oh, he's got like a crossbow too. That's cool. Okay, okay. Let's give you another go. Oh, you freeze. Oh. Oh, hey, I like Mika. He looks neat and he does good. No, I want to pick up. Look for cooking ingredients. There's, what, berries somewhere? Yeah, berries. Get all the berries. This is a nice little place.
Wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
It's tea time, baby.
Quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago.
Okay, but who is it
In
actually?
charge of surveying and mapping.
Who actually is the
Sounds like
Grandmaster?
a character from an adventure novel, charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as
Bro,
that.
don't undersell
If I
yourself.
run into a powerful enemy,
That's my job.
I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A
Right?
hero is measured not by the blood on his sword,
Right?
but by what's in his heart.
Damn
As
right.
long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
I'm glad I stuck with this.
Pretty profound. I've never even thought about any of that before.
Don't care for poetry, but I'm glad I stuck with this.
Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
That was very wholesome, dude. My god. I was not expecting that. Alright, back to Lady Noelle. Oh, that. Damn, girl. Look at you go. Really are a maid of maids, aren't ya? I'm impressed. That was fast, and it looks good.
go smoothly?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wipe the sweat from your brow?
No, you're good, bro.
No need.
Just need some tea.
All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity.
Because there's like little fox things behind us. Team lights a fire and starts preparing lunch. Before long, a delicious meal is ready.
Noelle.
I could use a delicious meal at this
cooking is
point.
amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Clearly, you don't try hard enough.
Then what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
Nothing!
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home,
Oh,
I just
that
have
works.
some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my
That's so
lunch.
sad.
By sneaking
That's like
out,
nothing.
You mean running away from home?
That's right.
Why?
Sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
Why do you sneak out,
But
though?
if you get caught, won't you get disciplined? So, just don't get caught.
But why do you have to sneak out?
Anyway, did anything interesting come up while you were out scouting?
No,
Well,
not really.
Shincho and I talked about what it means to be a hero.
I guess that was kind of interesting.
By Shincho's definition, you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Right? She's pretty
You're
awesome.
always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not only that, but whenever we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt.
Yeah, no, she's
Remember
pretty
that
cool.
time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
What?
Oh, sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and
Damn,
incredible
dog.
martial prowess.
Like, I know she's strong, but
Please don't
damn.
praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do, finding inspiration.
Yo, I bet
Miss
Mika's
Noelle
inspired
said
by her.
something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about
Doesn't matter, you
anything.
just enjoy what you write.
Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as
The hell is
bright
Cor
and clear
Lapis?
as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do. So we have to connect our internal world.
Wow, this got a little heavy for me.
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps
It's
might
too
see
wholesome
a
for my
village in the
sad, shriveled up
and
heart.
see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away. Huh?
Oh, she wrote the notes, didn't she?
I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote the
Yeah.
notes we answered.
Forget her
Why don't we
name.
Go say hi.
Alright, well, let's go find the lady. I bet she did it. I'm very certain she wrote these notes. On the leaves, I mean. It's gotta be her, right? That or her lover.
Oh, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again. Hello. Are you here? on
What
your
was her name
inspiration
again?
walk too?
Can't remember, but I still love
We
her
wanted to
eyes.
Introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika. Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday. Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Callie Rowe. I would not have gotten that right.
Roy, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see
Alright.
there was a poetry event being
That's
held
cool.
at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so
Where the hell is
I thought I'd
Fontaine?
pop in. Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry? I haven't.
Where the hell is Fontaine,
I
though?
picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
And why do you all speak the same?
Amazing.
Whatever.
So you're a natural poet. We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
She must be.
I haven't finished my poem yet.
Or that
What
works.
here was just so peaceful and calming.
It is a really
I
nice
sat
scene.
for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
That mountain is gorgeous,
Well,
dude.
Since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all. Huh? Are you sure?
Eh,
We can walk
why not?
and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new
Yeah.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something. Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Besides competition, I guess? But it's all friendly, so it doesn't really matter. I group walk back to the venue, laughing and joking as they go. Alright, let's see how it goes. Oh, only one group is there.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
We're missing a team, though.
The others have yet to return?
Why is... Oh, there we go.
Let's hurry!
We...
Bro, it's fine. You just made it.
How far did you all go?
Ah, pretty far.
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet. We made it! Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast.
Which is anything other than walking.
Dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping
What?
up.
What?
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Right? And not just me.
Picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
That would be why I don't know her name yet.
You're not the only
Or
one
didn't
who's
know
got
her name.
reinforcements. Look who we got.
We've got...
Wait, where'd he
He wasn't gonna show up, dude. Come on.
go? Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that.
Oh, yeah, she's not here.
My co-host. They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Getting creepy vibes from her.
We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
She gives me creepy
My
vibes.
dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Is this Zhao?
Director,
Who the hell is this?
exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
It's an edgy looking bitch. Lewis, funeral parlor, blah, 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 blah. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he has that sophisticated look to him.
Oh,
I have a bad feeling about him too.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody
Right.
very important.
I don't like
Yes.
him.
He's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
I have bad feelings about him.
Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Not just because he works at a funeral parlor.
Is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs.
Maybe I'm just being
to
judgy.
stars, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be
Alright.
my subordinate, but he
Oh.
is certainly a qualified poetry
What?
expert. And so, we have invited him here tonight to judge the composition.
He's your Okay,
Director exaggerates.
that's fine.
I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
Yeah, enough with the modesty already.
Hmm.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Bring in a
Please
nobody
rest assured
that
I
has
shall
no
rise to the
experience.
occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Huh? Are you counting me too?
Yeah, no duh.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
Oh,
with
piss
our
off.
Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event.
No,
the
just
Three
no,
Nations
no, 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 no.
Poetry
It's fine.
Gala.
No, it's
So,
fine.
I'm just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most.
Because she's so
That
small.
puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
Oh, it's fine.
How about this?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, 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 no.
Director Hu Tao, here to help out in your hour of greatest need. What does everyone think?
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop
I
you from having
guess.
the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled.
Now we get into the boring part.
Feel free to join in too and support your favorite team. What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
Well, you gotta do
No
something.
need for that. The teams are
Oh.
just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions. Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin
Hey,
with
where'd these other
conversation
people come from?
and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
Bro, I am not enjoying myself, though. This feels like a slog.
I'm nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti. No problem.
Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Great. I'm not prepared
Perhaps
for
I can
this.
break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
Liyue, people seem to be really good at poetry.
Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet? Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue
Doesn't seem like it goes with that, though.
Temporary tastes? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got some. Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
I never would have got something like that.
Completed the couplet!
Not in a million years.
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng
Yeah, I
is a
guess.
prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also
yeah,
contrasts
no, that's
rather
smart.
well between the two halves of the couplet.
That's
One
clever.
half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Both would be really nice places to go.
I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky.
Yeah, just a bit, bro.
Alright then. I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun. Flesh confined to Qingse. Spirit
God.
striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chung.
I know nowhere near enough about this game.
You came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jade stone, dressed in finest silkwear. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
Right?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character.
I'm so thankful for this guy.
Your heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects. Truly the work of a skilled poet.
Very happy to have him explain this for dumb old me.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I never would have got
Start the
that.
next couplet up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet?
She did.
No. Everyone's poems are so complicated.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
she's like me.
understand them.
Right?
But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake, south across the windswept plains. Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
Constantly forgets she has a voice.
Everyone praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Oh, yeah, just a bit.
I helped. Meowza!
Hey Now, Zhongli, don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press
Oh,
them.
come on.
Don't worry about upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to...
It's all friendly banter. Piss off.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart. Still, it soothes the human heart.
What?
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin?
What?
This is a hard one to match.
The hell is Genshin? Is it a flower?
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream.
What?
Does that really match?
No, it doesn't.
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
The hell is Genshin?
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
I guess? What the hell does that have to do with anything? Is he's like a protector?
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for
Damn,
me,
dude.
points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's
No.
amp up a little.
I'm barely understanding.
Oh?
With
In
explanation.
that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in
God.
the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
The hell?
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
What?
The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, I suck at poetry.
Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
No.
Of course you did.
Damn.
I presumed it went without saying.
I mean, she's in charge for a reason, right?
I walked
Wow.
100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass grows in two styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner, I sizzled the lots. At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pots.
Huh?
Yeah,
So that's a pedant's couplet. I don't think she can do
No,
that.
it's okay. Don't do it.
Out of one. Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
What?
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Exactly.
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one word too long.
I mean, he's doing better than me.
Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh.
This monster's got talents.
No, it's fine.
I'm so relieved. I at least managed to get one.
My boy is doing better than me.
Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one. Come on.
Okay, who's gonna match it?
Paimon knows. Do you really think Paimon
Nope.
has what it takes? Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl.
You're not gonna get it,
Nestling by a
because I won't either.
fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of clear springs.
Okay, now finish it.
Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Does it really work though?
Yes, very good.
Damn.
The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
I am absolute trash at poetry then.
Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
Even Paimon's better than me.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Bro, my services as a player weren't even needed during that. And the host declares the day's events over. Wow.
Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
It's something.
You were
I would not use the word fun.
You had so many couplets. Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
That's okay. What's wrong, my dear?
Miss Kelly
Oh,
Roy, are you okay?
Roy.
You
Kelly
look like you're
Roy.
getting tired.
I almost called it Kelly Roll.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Nah, brah, go to bed.
Though,
It is
I
nighttime.
have a question I'd like to ask.
What's that glowing eyes?
All of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I don't know what that
Actually
is.
read it.
My dad
Thank
told me
you.
a story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Okay.
Yes, the story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy
Okay.
poured out his heart to her, and she listened
Huh.
to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand
Oh.
human love and was afraid that making a promise to
Oh.
him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so,
The note on the leaf.
I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes.
The love
yes.
letter on the leaf.
Many years went by, and the boy became an old man. But he never stopped believing that the fairy was real and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
So,
Kinda
what do you
sad,
guys
yeah.
think of the spring fairy in the story?
I'm sure she made her decision
Something
with the
about
best
love that wasn't meant to be.
But the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
That is sad, actually.
Do you think she should go back and see the
No.
fairy again if she ever had another chance?
Is she the fairy?
But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
She's the fairy.
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Oh,
Just a bit.
maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
You are. You absolutely
Who
are.
was that boy? Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I see.
Oh? Looks like the party's still
Hmm.
going strong over here. Are you coming
No,
up with
go
more
away.
couplets?
Go away. It's a secret.
Stick to hosting, Tone Deaf Boy. If you get involved, you only match every couplet yourself and not leave any for the rest of us.
That too, I guess.
I never knew you had such a high opinion of my abilities, Paimon. But the couplet games are all over now. Tomorrow's theme is freestyle.
Oh God,
poetry.
I'm screwed.
We have to share our own poems with everyone?
Yes, if I have to suffer, you have to suffer.
If you're not feeling confident, don't worry. It's never too late to register for Venti's Poetry Cram class.
I'll sign up.
Cram the
Oh,
liquor.
me too.
Learn nothing.
There, Buster, before you start peddling your classes, just how much freedom is there with this freestyle poetry exactly? Aren't there any requirements at all?
You must write
Free as
poems.
a
That is it.
wet flow. And there's nothing freer. There are no limits to genre, form,
Yeah,
content,
there you
or
go.
anything else. So long as it comes from the heart, you're welcome to put it into poetry.
That is some pretty good
There's
requirements.
no better chance
to be
express
none.
your innermost thoughts. Whoa.
Ooh, Fairy Lady's gonna do something, isn't she?
Paimon can't decide which way to go. Our travels?
Yeah, the food. Do it about the food.
The travelers cooked for Paimon.
Absolutely the food.
Kelly Roy? Paimon wants to see what you write. Oh,
She's a fairy, she can't.
my nose is starting to itch again. All right, I shall leave you to privately ponder your poems. And
I'm sure she's the fairy lady.
see you tomorrow.
Alright, bye. Pretty sure she's the fairy lady. But that's fine. We'll figure it out later. Bye.